We weren't really planning on doing much hiking today. We thought it was just coming up here, driving up here, and it was like a viewpoint, a refugio, and we could just like chill. But now we know, if you are coming up here, definitely prepare for a little bit of a hike. It's not an intense hike by any means. It's probably 30 to 40 minutes, but it's definitely, yeah, you kind of have to go up kind of towards the base of the towers here. And then there's all these like little walking paths around and kind of circular all around the base. So we're now trying to go to the front of the towers, and Melissa says she can see our car, and we're kind of walking on this little ridge here right now.
Got to the top of Cinque Torri. We were able to drive all the way up here. The beginning of the road was a little sketch because it was
the forest road, basically.
Yeah, it was not paved, so we weren't sure if we were actually on a road, but it became paved shortly after. There really isn't a lot of parking up here.
I'm counting like 10 spots maybe at most.
Yeah, if you want to come up here, I would say do it early so you can get a parking spot.
Yeah, we were lucky. We got one parking spot here.
It's a one-way road up here, so if there's a car coming down, if you're going up, sketchy.
True.
But it looks like we do have to hike up a little bit. This is the site of, or it was used during World War I. You said they were trying to fight off the Austro-Hungarians?
I think so.
We're not sure about that. Hopefully there's a sign.
There's a open air museum up there because they have like old bunkers up there.
Yeah.
But man, the views are nice.
So let's go.
And during the normal season in the summer, there is a refugio here, but right now it's closed. So we just walked past the little refugio, the hut here, and we found this little thing. I think what this does is take this, it's like a supply thing, and it like goes across the valley here to the other side. I'm not sure what's on the other side, but that's pretty cool. I've never seen that actually. When you get up to the top and park, if you wanted to go to the open air museum where the bunkers are, it looks like there's another 20-minute hike up there. Melissa was asking if we can drive this little path here. If you had a four-wheel drive, I think you definitely could. However, we are in a little like two-wheel car, little tiny car. Not possible. So we'll see when we get up there what this looks like. Made a little bit of a mistake coming up this way. It's kind of probably a shortcut, but it's really dang steep and not a good idea. I went up a little further than Melissa and it just got too steep. Could you make it? Yeah. Is it a good idea? No. So we're heading back down to kind of the main, looks like a road-ish thing, and then we're gonna walk that. Almost made it to the top. Here's the 5 towers. I'm gonna try to count the 5 towers in a second, but there's another larger refugio up here. And then I think the open air museum is to the right over there. Melissa's coming up, but obviously she's going a little slower than normal, but that's okay. I'm not sure this is such a great idea today, but she's a trooper. Good job, Melissa. Made it. Except for one other group of hikers, we're the only ones up here. I feel like no one really comes up here. There is a ski lift, a chairlift that is up here, but it's not operating, or not yet at least. I'm not sure if this is a ski area. It has to be a ski area, but I wish they would make better use of their chairlift system. Right now we are literally next to the towers, but we realized we can also kind of walk down that way to see if we can get a better view, kind of looking up towards the towers. How are you feeling?
Okay.
Not doing too bad?
No.
Okay.
I mean, the worst part is over.
True. So we're only going downhill now. So.
Yeah.
I can see the old World War I bunkers down there, and you could walk down there to go check them out, but I also don't feel like walking down there. I have to walk back up. So just so you know, World War I bunkers are down there, but we're gonna try to go up and around and then head back down. We weren't really planning on doing much hiking today. We thought it was just coming up here, driving up here, and it was like a viewpoint, a refugio, and we could just like chill. But now we know, if you are coming up here, definitely prepare for a little bit of a hike. It's not an intense hike by any means. It's probably 30 to 40 minutes, but it's definitely, yeah, you kind of have to go up kind of towards the base of the towers here. And then there's all these like little walking paths around and kind of circular all around the base. So we're now trying to go to the front of the towers, and Melissa says she can see our car, and we're kind of walking on this little ridge here right now. So quite a few like loose rocks, so that's the only like real dangerous thing. Made it to the front side of the towers here. The first refugio we were at is down there. That's where we're parked. So we're just gonna walk down to this little point to see if we can take a photo. But it is really beautiful up here today. He's got all the mounds around, really nice. How's it going?
It's going. Even if you did continue, where does it go? I don't know.
I think it just goes up, and then it goes closer, and then to the front, because that's where we saw a bunch of trails, and we were like, you see, that's where we were, just up there, like where the little dip is, and we saw a bunch of trails like in front of it, so I think that's where it goes. I made it down to the car. Melissa took the actual path. I took a little shortcut, so I'm just waiting for her to come down. But yeah, overall, I think this is a nice little scenic spot. Definitely pretty cool to see the towers. You just have to make sure you wear the proper footwear. We're in sneakers, not hiking shoes today. So definitely bring your hiking shoes. But the views from here are pretty nice because there's mountains all around. You're on top and you can kind of see all around. Today's a little bit more cloudy than the other days. I really like the scenery up here. Good job. You made it. You weren't gonna hike today, but yeah, hike you did.
Yeah.
How are you feeling though? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. My feet hurt.
Just your feet?
Hurt more than anything, yeah.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not like you're growing or anything like that.
No, my groin's not too bad. I was feeling a lot of pressure right here, but I think it's because my hip strap was creating pressure, so I undid it and it felt a lot better.
Okay.
All right.
Head back for lunch.
Yeah.
All right. We made it back to Cortina, which is like the bigger town in this whole area. And we're gonna go to this restaurant called Cinque Torri, or the Five Towers restaurant. We were here yesterday or no, 2 days ago, trying to find a supermarket. So just a warning, these little Italian towns, parking is difficult. And also the road is this big loop that it's only one way. So we basically went on this loop for like 5 times in order to find where we could park in order to go to the supermarket. But then also everything closes down between like 3 and 6, 3:30 and 6:30, something like that. This restaurant's open till 3:30, so we're gonna find it. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's a really picturesque town. It's mostly a winter destination. So it looks like a lot of stuff is shut down right now. But yeah, this is this is where we need it to be. This is the major, like I guess it's like their supermarket, but it sells like sporting goods and groceries and all kinds of stuff. If you're here and you want groceries, that's the place you need to go. Actually, Melissa just noticed this. Right now, the co-op is closed. I wonder if they're closed for lunch.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was getting quite frustrated was probably the right word of the situation, because We were trying to find a supermarket, and we just kept going around and around. It's not the same as like back in the US, you just like park. At least in Houston, you just literally park in front of the supermarket and you just walk in and walk out with your groceries. You see how all these shops are closed? I don't know if they're closed for the season or they're just closed for lunch.
Some places are closed for the season and some places are just having a siesta.
It is 1:30 right now, so there's a Louis Vuitton. Yeah, this is the pizzeria that we saw yesterday that is open. There's a little bar thing that's open here. We shall see what we can find. Yeah, so this place is open from 9 to 12:30 and then closes until 3:30. So in the middle of the day, they just don't open. You know, you've been married a long time or been together a long time when I literally just said, Melissa, hey, do you know what I could use? Or Melissa, what could I go for right now? And then she answered right away, gelato. I was like, she's not wrong. I'm looking for gelato. Well, this is a restaurant that we wanted to go to. It's called Cinque Torri, Ristorante Cinque Torri, but definitely looks closed. There were some other ones back there. That pizzeria back there is open.
Probably why everyone is there, because
It looks like there's literally like one restaurant open this whole town. I know it's not the high season yet, but I feel like it should be open, right? All right, if you're here in the middle of the day, Pizzeria Porto Rotondo is the only thing that's open. Pizza. All right, good lunch here at this only restaurant that's open here in this town. 2 pizzas, kind of expensive for pizzas, 33 euro, but that includes 2 service charges of $3 or 3 euros each. But pretty good, we're really full. Oh, Melissa says there is a gelateria, but pretty full after the pizzas. It was good though. It's time to head back to the hotel, take a little bit of a rest. But the question for me is, there's this hike that we tried to go yesterday by the little. Well, we went close to the start of the hike. Unfortunately, that toll road is closed still, so it's another like hour and a half uphill climb to get to the top. So the question is, Melissa's not going to do it. Not a good idea for her to do it. The question is, should I do it? This afternoon will be a good time because Melissa can just hang out at the hotel when I go do a hike, but it usually rains in the afternoons. Probably gonna be all in another like 5-hour mission to get up there, but it is a really good view, so I'm kind of weighing it in my head of whether I want to do it or not.
I'm thinking if you do it, you just wait till tomorrow, because like the weather this way looks fine, but the weather behind it looks questionable.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll see. But tomorrow we are also going to be heading to our like spa hotel. The spa hotel we paid with our own money versus points, so I feel like I want to get the most value out of that spa hotel.
We're there for quite a while though. We're there for like 4 nights.
True. So we'll see. If this is the end of the vlog, well, this will be the end of this vlog. If I go, that'll be a whole nother mission, whole nother video series. So yeah, thanks for watching and following our, I guess, misadventures today. It was fun though. It was interesting. Any day that we go on a little adventure is nice. So, all right, we'll see you in the next one. And comment down below. Does Alan go on his solo mission or no?
What do you think?
Comment down below. All right, see you later. Guys, this is the view from our room. This is the spa area. And then the view right here.